Welcome back to Wise Guy and TV. Today we will be taking a look at part 2 of the most controversial person ever to grace the American music industry, Puff Daddy, aka Diddy. Chapter 4. Skeletons in the Closet. While I would love to remain on his success stories and promote Puff Daddy as one who overcame challenges and became a self-made man, there are negative stories about him we can't just ignore. Take April 1999, for instance, when he was charged with assaulting Steve Stout of Interscope Record concerning a clip they had shot together. Yes, he had his reasons, but that was no legitimate way to handle or deal with issues among business partners. When you discover that Puff Daddy was nicknamed Puff back in his childhood days because of how he would huff and puff when he was angry, you can understand where it was coming from. To settle this, he only had to pay an out-of-court settlement of $500,000 and attend a day of anger management class. Yes, anger management class, as history as we know it today has shown. However, this will be the least of the things he would be negatively involved in. As his name evolved from Puff Daddy to P. Diddy and finally to Diddy, his deeds or sins, as some would call them, evolved as well. In December of the same year, 1999, there was a gunfire incident involving Diddy, his then-girlfriend Jennifer Lopez, his protege rapper Shine, and another person there. Combs and Shine were arrested for weapon violations, but somehow, Combs walked out of the trial a free man, and Shine was sentenced to 10 years in prison. In 2003, Kirk Burrows sued Diddy with the claim that he had been forced to give up his shares in Badboy Records through threats of violence. The case dragged on to 2006 until it was dismissed. In 2007, he was yet again sued for battery by Gerard Recknitzer, who claimed he had been punched by Diddy outside a Hollywood nightclub. This was settled out of court. There are many more of these court cases which continue to as recent as the 4th of March 2024, which was filed by Rodney Lil Rod Jones. After about 16 years, his partnership with Diageo over the De Leon tequila brand ended with Diageo gaining full ownership, initially joining forces for Ciroc Vodka in 2007 and later acquiring De Leon together. Disagreements over marketing attention led to legal action, with Combs alleging racial bias, which Diageo refuted. The settlement sees Diddy withdrawing his allegations and dismissing lawsuits against Diageo, ending their business ties completely. Details about any financial settlement remain undisclosed, but with De Leon now under Diageo's sole ownership, it joins their tequila portfolio alongside Casamigos and Don Julio. Recently, however, Diddy has been in the news due to serious allegations of sexual assault and sex trafficking. Some of their earliest legal cases against him in this regard can be traced back to Cindy Ruela, who in May 2017 filed a lawsuit against Diddy claiming she had suffered sexual harassment at the hands of the rapper. Now you have to understand that Diddy was, and is, a rather powerful man that not many love to cross. Challenging him required significant courage, and very few women ever dared to contemplate it. This changed in November 2023 when Cassie Ventura, his long-term girlfriend, filed a lawsuit against him. Cassie Ventura's lawsuit against him included grave charges: rape, sex trafficking, and physical abuse. While we often hear these terms, it's crucial to understand that each represents a profoundly serious violation. Encountering all three allegations directed at a single individual is both rare and alarming. In addition to these three, he was also accused of blowing up Ventura's then-boyfriend, Kid Cudi's car. Diddy, recognizing how serious this was, reached an undisclosed settlement with the duo the following day, and the lawsuit was dismissed. He might have speedily taken care of this, but the can of worms was already open. Chapter 5. More Dirty Deeds. In November 2023, 2 more lawsuits emerged against Diddy, brought by additional complainants. These cases alleged sexual assault and revenge porn, with one incident dating back to 1990. In this instance, it was claimed that Diddy and Aaron Hall had sexually abused a woman while filming the act. Another came in December 2023 with the complainant stating that she had been raped by Diddy in 2003 when she was 17 years. Then in February 2024, another came in from Lil Rod stating that Diddy had drugged, sexually assaulted, and forced him to have sex with sex workers. While these allegations were coming in, Diddy and his lawyer were denying they ever occurred, with his lawyer calling it pure fiction at one point in time. Despite their best efforts to defend themselves, his properties in Los Angeles, New York, and Miami were all raided by the Department of Homeland Security on the 25th of March 2024. On the same day, federal agents questioned Diddy at the Opa-locka airport, where a number of his electronic devices were seized, after which he was cleared for his planned vacation to Antigua and Barbuda. Armed with a search warrant from the Southern District of New York, the authorities executed these raids as part of an ongoing investigation that was not disclosed. When this went public, it did little to help his case, and many more lawsuits came in after. This allowed allegations made against Diddy in the past that had been silenced to gain traction once again. Some came out to state that he had sexually assaulted a number of the males that he had invited to his parties. He had allegedly laced their drinks with drugs and went on to sexually assault them when they had little to no control over themselves. Why didn't they report, you say? Well, it's alleged that he has cameras hidden in the rooms where these acts took place that he used in blackmailing all who wanted to take action against him. Some even mentioned that the young talents he had taken under his wing, like Usher and Justin Bieber, had been subjected to some level of sexual assault. Still, as it stands today, none of the characters involved have confirmed or disputed the claims. His case worsened when on the 17th of May 2024, CNN released surveillance footage of Diddy physically assaulting Ventura at a hotel in Century City, Los Angeles on March 5, 2016. He apologized when this came out, but opinions were already formed. Perhaps there was or is some truth to the lawsuits and accusations that had been circulating after all. Chapter 6. Where we are today. Today, while a lot of these cases are yet to be proven in a court of law, Diddy and his team have already begun to feel the repercussions. Macy's, for instance, announced on the 24th of November 2023 that they were pulling all Sean John clothing from their department and online stores, effectively ending their partnership with Diddy. He also had to step down as chairman of Revolt TV. Affiliations with Empower Global, his e-commerce business, were ended by Tsuri, Nudie System, Falaba, and House of Takura. Hulu canceled the production of a reality series centered around Diddy's family, and his invitation to the 66th Annual Grammy Awards was at one point reevaluated. Even Howard University revoked his honorary doctorate in humanities on the 7th of June 2024, which they had given to him in 2014, despite not going beyond his second year there. They didn't just end there. No, they also returned his $1 million donation and terminated his pledge agreement. Is this the beginning of the end for Diddy? Well, opinions are divided on this. Some think, this time, there's no way he is escaping justice, whilst others state that he's always found a way to escape, even if so slightly out of any tight corner he's found himself in. But what do you think about the whole situation? Is there any hope for him, or is he in too deep? Let us know your thoughts in the comments section. And while you are at it, don't forget to like, comment, subscribe, and hit the notification bell. It helps us out a ton. See you in the next one.